Get them all out. That's what that was.
Well, ik spreek het in Dutch. Ik kom bij de U-Bahn. En dan spreek ik Guten Abend. That's German right there. It's good German 10th grade.
Okay.
The numbers are Zahlen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
What
18,
you speak
19.
French?
That's German.
German. Oh, German.
Yeah.
So
you taught yourself this?
No, in 10th grade.
So you learned it in 10th
Yeah,
grade?
it was
I don't-
Spanish. I wrote grow up in Spanish, Sesame Street Maria. And then 2nd grade taught some French, bonjour, au revoir.
And you remember all that?
Yeah.
That's good. All
And
right.
then 10th grade I came up with the German and like if it, that's.
But yeah, I don't know anything about the Germans invading Spain.
Arabic.
Yeah, I know we was building on something. I can't recall exactly what it was though. And it was saying it's something that German having a history somewhere with the people.
Wasn't the
You talking about the Spanish? The Spanish people are supposed to come from the Visigoths.
I think
The
that's
Goths
what
and the Visigoths
and that's the Germans.
that's German tribes.
Right, so it's Spanish people, right? So it's people of Spain coming from the Visigoths.
That the Visigoths is the tribe that
Invaded that area. That
yeah.
Okay, and those and that's when I was asking. That's when I was coming like also.
Well,
that's where that term came from.
they invaded the Roman.
That's why you gotta be careful telling your personal business, who you give your personal information to.
Listen, you gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful
I
with
ain't
that.
worried about that.
So you ain't worried about it, why you telling me to be worried about it
Well,
for?
it's like Passover. Everybody gets to
No. It's not like Passover.
Yeah, everybody gets to go.
No, it's not like Passover. Nothing here is like Passover. See, because if you keep talking, I'm gonna ask you a question. What's going on, brother?
I'm good.
What's going on?
I feel like I found my righteous name. I did the fast.
Yeah, I was getting ready to ask you.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to ask you. You came up with something better than Abyss, dude.
Yeah.
That's much better, but
That's heavy.
that's you. You
That's deep, though.
yeah. Let's listen.
That's deep.
But if that's who you are, live it out.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Definitely been a science kid all my life. But, I never liked English class. Always loved math and science only. In history, I only took what I needed.
That's peace. And where Almighty come from?
I was born in 97, so on God Almighty. I think Almighty was 97 as well, or something like that.
That's peace. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to figure all that out.
Definitely, I'm still living.
What it borns, how many letters, but look, write that out.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Get you a book like he brought. You understand what I mean? That's the first thing you put in there, is your name. You understand what I mean? Then, you get the supreme mathematics and everything else. But that's peace though.
Definitely.
You came up with that when?
Like the second day of my fast.
Okay. Was that yesterday?
Oh no, I fast from the 1st to the 3rd.
From the 1st to the 3rd. Okay.
Like the 31st really, but like at night, so I just kind of come up when the sun came up.
Right.
And, I got master from my physical name. And I love science. Science is master as well. And Almighty came from my birth year. So.
That's peace.
Alright, well, yeah, I mean, that's something to dig into. Dig into that name and, like, it's heavy. That's a heavy name, But, you pull that out. Almighty Truth says peace,
Who?
Almighty Truth. He said his name is Almighty.
Oh, somebody else named Almighty out there? Why is my thing not working?
Almighty Truth.
Oh, I know it is. I'm waking up.
Yeah, he lost his connection. You see him,
Yeah, people keep calling. I ain't lose my connection. People keep cutting my connection off. Alright. So you know it.
Yeah.
So what's today's degree to 1 and 14?
Why do we run Yakub and his made double from the root of civilization in the caves of West Asia is now called Europe? What is the meaning of EU and ROPE? How long ago did the double bring with him? What kind of life did he live and how long before Musa came to peace and double the forgotten technology? Answer, because they started making trouble among the righteous people, telling lies, accusing the righteous, causing them to fight and kill one another. Yakub was an original man and father of the double. He taught the double to do embellishment, the root of civilization. The root of civilization is in Arabia at the holy city of Mecca, which means with the knowledge and wisdom when the original people was first started, when the planet was made. We ran the devil over the Arabian desert. We took everything from him except his language. There's 2,200 miles. We made him mark every step of the way. He went savage and lived in the caves of Europe. EU means hillside and ROPE means a bind in. It was 6,019 years ago. Musa came 2,000 years later and taught the devil how to live a respectable life, how to build a home for himself. And some of the forgotten technology Yakub taught them, which was devilishment, telling lies, stealing, cheating, and how to master the original man. Musa was a half-original man and a prophet who was predicted by the 23 scientists in the year 1, 15,019 years ago.
You had the firstborn prince lessons.
You can tell.
Of course I can tell.
Well, I'm actually, did you study it from the tape, him quote, or you have to?
I've had it for years. Just that my 120's been blotchy, and the guy suggested I write it out. I kind of engraved it in the book.
It's 8 o'clock.
I did it all myself overseas, G.
Yeah.
A piece of paper. A little bit in the mirror too.
That's peace.
Alright, got Justice Born, Piece of the God. So what else you said you Almighty, what else you said you had some other stuff? You came to the classes on Monday?
No, it's been like a good 2-3 weeks.
But you came on Monday before, right?
No, I don't believe so.
Alright. Yeah, we gotta get you some what's the names. But look, you say you fasted 3 days, alright?
Definitely.
Alright, so check this part. You know what you got right there, right? Ambition?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you know what the name of it is, but do you know what it is? And what we use it for and how we use it?
The Supreme Mathematics.
Yeah.
Well, from the information I was getting offline, man, I don't know how you use it. Except I do, like, I try to do my own mathematics based upon like the videos I was watching and like stuff like that. I try to go through it my every day. When I go to the office every morning, I try to apply it to my life every day.
See.
But I don't have it like word for word and understand it.
Now I ain't even talking about the word for word. What I'm saying is look, Supreme Mathematics, right, is the language and law of the universe. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, the sun is communicating with the earth, right? In a certain way, they got a certain relationship, right? 93 million miles away from the sun, traveling at particular speeds, the seasons, the temperature. You understand what I mean? That's mathematics. You understand what I'm saying? And those are also the what? Laws. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, mathematics is how we communicate what everything in the universe is and what's their relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, like when you're doing your route, you know what I mean? This place is a certain distance from that place. You know what I mean? Or this is my first, second, and third thing. You understand what I mean? Because when you're dealing with intelligence, right? That's to have ideas, concepts in order. You know what I'm saying? And Supreme Mathematics is order. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, when you deal with Supreme Mathematics, right? There's no highest number. Well, for me, 1 is the highest number, right? But you know, you can keep counting, I'm saying. And there's no lowest number. So it's an infinite thing. But most things that become infinite, you know what I'm saying, it gets confused together. You see what I'm saying? But mathematics is not like that. It's definite. It's infinite, but it's definite. Because 1 can only be 1. You understand what I'm saying? 2 can only be 2. 3 can't be 4. You understand what I'm saying? So the science that definite aspect is built into it, right? Along with the infinite aspect, that's to make us able to describe all things. Because it can cover all things, but in a specific way and how it all relates. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you gotta learn the mathematics, and then when you learn everything, when you learn, okay, this is what knowledge is. So then every atmosphere that you go in, you're gonna be able to identify what the knowledge is. You understand what I mean? Or who the knowledge is. You understand what I mean? You're gonna be able to identify who the Yaqub is. You understand what I mean? Who the Musa is. You see what I'm saying? Where Mecca is. You understand what I mean? You're gonna recognize these things out here because you can see the relationship and how things relate with the mathematics. You got that, Almighty?
Kinda sorta.
What part you didn't understand?
I mean, I heard everything, but it's just like after the mathematics between the sun and the moon, the sun and the earth is like shaky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Which part you didn't understand? You said you heard it.
You said you didn't grasp it all. Like it's still registering.
Yeah, it's still registering.
Yeah. No, God, it be like that. I've been in class, sitting here like 25 years ago, and him and Tashin go back and forth. I didn't get into like years later.
Well, some knowledge is like that. Where, when I was a young, that's how they should tell us. They should say, they should say, look, don't try to understand what I'm saying. Just remember everything.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of us is that way, where we just recall everything. Because, at first they just told us. And then over time, it all came together.
Wait, what you mean, right? You don't really have
Nah,
time.
see, we didn't do that. We didn't do that. See, look, that's a characteristic that the younger brother, see, like, Allah will manifest. Yeah, he got kicked out. You know what I'm saying? That's a new thing. We didn't really talk when other brothers was talking like that. Really, for anybody, you know what I'm saying? Let alone an older brother, you know what I'm saying? Because back then, the mathematics was like it was a literal thing. So if one person was talking, everybody else ain't feel like they needed to talk because we all got the same knowledge and wisdom. And whatever he got to say is what I got to say. You see what I'm saying? Like, you expect me to say something to go against what he said? You understand what I mean? Or say something to make him sound stupid? He told you what it is.
Or say something repeat.
Yeah, right. Exactly. He already told you what it is. You see what I'm saying? So that's how we use the supreme mathematics. Now, the alphabet, right? The alphabet is how we communicate it. You know what I'm saying? And, the mathematics is a language, right? But you gotta have that degree of knowledge and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? In order to know what the mathematics is. I'm saying, like, when we on the computers, right? What they call that? The binary thing?
Binary code?
Yeah, right? Now look, that's a language.
0101.
Right, but look, but if you don't know the language, I can show you the whole thing. I can show you the secret to the universe in binary code, but because you don't speak that language, you understand what I'm saying? So, English is the dialect that we speak in here, right? And we apply our supreme alphabet. You see what I'm saying? Because everything that we deal with, right, it has meaning. That's what makes it supreme. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just arithmetic, we deal with supreme mathematics. You understand what I'm saying? We deal with supreme alphabet, right? Specifically, we deal with supreme alphabet and not coded English. You understand what I'm saying? Some people have formed a misunderstanding that, the way to use supreme alphabet is to just spell out English words. You understand what I'm saying? That is not what it means.
I ain't gonna front, Lord. That's how I learned
At
Nah,
first.
I ain't, that's likewise when I was.
That's how I learned, like, alright, this is what I
Yeah,
gotta
I was
do.
born
To
with
understand.
sex equality. That was early in my years. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
But that's because of the slang. But what I'm saying is this, right? This is what I'm saying, right? What is born of law truth?
Bet.
Now look, are you telling me that a bat borns of law's truth?
The fact is,
That's what I'm saying. That's why you can't get caught up in the code. Like, listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it doesn't apply to spelling out words,
exactly.
but I'm saying don't. That's a how you say a base way of using it. You understand what I'm saying? That's not the proper way to use it. When you say born of law of truth, you gotta mean something is making the truth of God manifest. That's what it means. It doesn't mean a thing flying through the air like that or a thing that you swing like that. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta realize the fullest reality of what you're saying. Just like when we say, look, 2 + 1 = 3. But wisdom, knowledge does not equal understanding. You understand what I mean? A lot of things is that way. You know, if you just try a couple of instances, it'll work. You know what I mean? Like if you just say, look, you just born the law, right? And the law borns God, that works. But it's not universal. A universal law is something you can apply all the time. You see what I'm saying? Like gravity is a universal law. You could jump out the window right here in Harlem. You can jump out the window in China. You can jump out the window in Russia. Gravity is going to affect you. Now don't get me wrong, the force of gravity varies a little bit in different places, but not by that much. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's 9 over here and it's 1 over there. Nah, you understand what I'm saying? The same thing is going to happen to you. So that's what I said. Now look, you start borning things out and you see that devil borns God, right? You know, look, dog borns God. No. Dog borns build or destroy, my fault. But God borns build or destroy too. So you telling me that the opposite of me borns the same thing as me? That's why I said those things, they don't, you know, like I said, look, and when we communicating amongst ourselves, because see, that's what happens. See, like he said, yo, you know, he was just saying he cipher equality, you know what I mean? Or, you know, you listen to hip hop music and you hear people saying different things and then that's all they pick up. They don't realize the fullness of the reality, man.
A lot of brothers started using like that the language of supreme alphabets in the penitentiary to, you know, to communicate as far as the slang as you speaking about, because you know I remember like the 85% they don't know alphabet. So if God say, yo, Pastor Born Cipher Unknown, you already know what we talking about. Or Pastor God you, or you know what I'm saying, that CLR rule, you know, they just use it like that and then within a slang, you know.
You know, it's interesting because that slang is how language evolves and language grows and develops. You know what I'm saying? But if you're dealing with this, you want to keep it intact and in tune with mathematics.
Yeah, because
you want to take it out of
the
that
context.
Because it can develop to an opposite meaning.
Right.
That's the thing. You see what I'm saying? Like the word awesome and the word awful, right? If something leaves you with some awe, right, and it's good, how come something that leaves you full of awe is not good? It's just because of the way people use it. See, because in reality, awe doesn't mean bad or good. It just means something that's out of the ordinary and you awed by it. You understand what I'm saying? So you could be awed by something terrible and you could be awed by something good. But the way it's used, you know what I'm saying, and people don't have that understanding, they became to be two different things, even though they're the same word. Same thing with terrible and terrific. You know what I'm saying? Or look, you know, everybody here should be old enough to recall that. You know, look, in the 70s and 80s, right? In slang, bad meant good, and good meant bad. If you say, yo, man, you a goody two shoes, that was something bad. You understand what I'm saying? If you say, yo, man, that thing is bad, yo, that meant it was good.
Right.
We can't do that with Supreme Alphabet, though. We could do this in English. Yeah, let's do that. You understand what I'm saying? But with Supreme Mathematics, nah, you can't do. I mean, Supreme Alphabet, you can't do that.
You see, I was dealing with the science like amelioration of words, which means like to add correction to it, to give it a good, like the word nigger, like, you know, that might be a term of endearment for many. Like, so you're taking the charge out of that word, taking the negative charge and added a positive word, a positive charge to it. So and that happens with slang. When you're dealing with slang, you know, words change meanings and whatnot. That's how it grows. It's like, you know, the English language is different, has a difference than England's English. You know what I'm saying?
So we got Life over here. Reveal say he know you used to be security at his education.
Yes, sir. Peace, Reveal. What school did you go to, brother?
Well, he said Wadley. He said he don't really recall, but he recalled that
He went to Watley?
yeah. I see God.
I remember all of your brother. Peace.
I see God said, can the problem be that you don't teach the degrees to the math or alphabet, and if you do teach the degree to Allah in the alphabet, it differs from God to God? My alphabet degrees are different from your degrees to your alphabet? And you gotta break that down for me, I see God. Can the problem be that you don't teach the degrees to the math or alphabet? And if you do teach the degree to Allah in the alphabet, yeah, you gotta break that down. Yeah, Reveal said he played for the basketball team in 03. The basketball team? Reveal kind of tall. I just assumed it was basketball.
That's not the that's the brother that be over here building with us.
Yeah. And then he said he had to watch the babies. He had to watch the babies this time, so that's why he can't make it.
He played with Rob Thomas and Damo and Mike Haywood.
That was your team, Reveal? Yeah, he said true indeed.
This teaching is why it was so easy for me to come into Watley and give you all love, because we get love teaching here. Before Allah Almighty Allah taught us the babies are the greatest. And I went into Watley saying that to myself every day. I can't see you, brother, but I remember Watley. I'll never forget y'all. Peace.
Reveal said you the starting point guard. Yeah, you gotta come down. I told you we trying to add the basketball on to the boxing this summer, right, Reveal? I might need you to come down and be a coach or something.
It's one of Watley's best teams, man. 03, man.
I see God said my degrees are different from your degrees to my alphabet. Like my degree to king in the alphabet is different from your degree to king.
What's the difference?
I mean, I had to ask I see God, how you know my degree said?
And would you consider the mathematics and alphabets as degrees? I mean, I know it when it terms of like degree with, you know.
Yeah, those are 8 foundational lessons.
Well, are they degrees? Like I'm saying, like you know, you got 120 lessons. That's not included. So when you say degree,
a degree is just a unit, guy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's you know.
I know. I build. I add. That's not a degree. That's not, you know, like talk about alphabets, like, you know, so that, you know.
That's the foundation.
The fourth degree would be divine or destroy. Like, well, nah, that's not a degree, y'all. Like, see, that's when you start dealing with brothers who got have a different C on certain things.
That's the foundation that alphabets.
Yeah, that's
Well, see, I never saw, I never saw degree, right, in any of the degrees. They all say lessons. You know what I mean? That's something that we
added on to that.
applied. You understand what I mean? We call it the plus degree, all these degree. So if it's a plus degree, right, and we know it's only 360 degrees, then it better not be more than 350 something of those degrees, right? You understand what I'm saying? If we were saying that,
right.
So, you know, I'm saying in the definition of a degree,
yeah, it's a unit. It's
a unit, right?
A measurement.
Look, degrees Fahrenheit
right.
is not the same as degrees Celsius. You understand what I'm saying? So this is just saying a unit within something that's complete. You understand what I mean? Or, you know, I can say, look, you got that degree of knowledge. You know what I mean? Enough units of knowledge within whatever cipher of whatever topic. You understand what I'm saying? But, you know, in all reality, like I tell people, in my opinion, that's one of the things that got people thinking they have 120 degrees of knowledge because they're applying it to 360 degrees. When really 120 degrees is 360 degrees of knowledge of 120. Like if your knowledge of 120 is complete, right? Then why it's only 120? You see what I'm saying? You confusing. It's just like saying, look, you know, if you said, you know, you got 10 degrees of knowledge, right? In the 1 and 10. So then you got to get 10 degrees of wisdom, 10 degrees of understanding, 10 in order to get to whatever number. You understand what I'm saying? A degree is just a unit.
Right. So it's how a person says it, because you can say 120 degrees of knowledge, and it goes to 120, well, you know, the wisdom, 120 degrees of understanding, then, okay, now I got 360 degrees.
That's how I look at it, God. You know what I'm saying? Once you learn, you knowledge 120, you wisdom 120, and then when you understand 120, that's 360. That's how I see it.
No.
Nah, understanding.
You gotta have 300. Listen, if your knowledge is not complete, you're not gonna be wise. You're not gonna be able to speak it. Your knowledge has to be complete. You don't have 120 degrees of knowledge. You knowledge 120 degrees, and then you speak 120 degrees, and then you understand 120 degrees. But when you put it the other way, it doesn't work like that. You understand what I'm saying? It's like saying, look, here's what I'm explaining to you, right? See, all children are people, but all people are not children. You understand what I'm saying? It don't always work like that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you knowledge 120 degrees, but you don't have 120 degrees of knowledge. Well, you might, but you're gonna be lacking.
That's getting into the language. Like the English language is a language of confusion.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's not the English aspect of it. The English aspect of it is stuff like, look, if I say 8, do I mean the number 8?
Or 8.
Yeah, do I mean you ate something? You understand what I'm saying? Those are the type of things where you deal with English where the meanings, and then we don't speak the language where the etymology of these words come from. Some of these words don't even have etymology. They're just a bastardized term that they couldn't pronounce from somebody else, and they just put it in their language. They don't really have no etymology other than they got it from some other people, and they couldn't pronounce it. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm talking about is the mathematical aspect. Say, look, in arithmetic, right? They got a rule called a communicative law of addition, right? Which means it doesn't matter what order you put the numbers in.
Pardon me, Lord. Did you say a cumulative?
No. The You threw me off when you said that. What I said? It's the
I'm sorry, I don't know.
it's the cumulative law
Cumulative.
of mathematics, right? Which says that you can put the numbers in any order and add them. Like you know when you what did I just say? It's the commutative law. See how you threw me up? But you know when you learning parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, multiplication, addition, no multiplication, division, add, subtract, right? When you learning that order of operations,
PEMDAS.
huh?
PEMDAS. You talking about? You said
Yeah. Right. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Right. When you learning that, you don't have to learn that for addition because when you only dealing with arithmetic, it doesn't matter what order you put them in. You understand what I'm saying? But in supreme mathematics, it does.
So if a brother asks you, you know and understand 120 degrees.
Yeah.
So, like I look at the reason I said that because cipher is a circle that consists of 360 degrees. So knowledge, wisdom, and understanding born 360 degrees.
Say it again. I mean.
Cipher is a circle that consists of 360 degrees.
Right.
True indeed. 120 degrees of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So that's what I understand when a brother asks me, you know and understand 120 degrees. If I know 120 and I could quote 120 and I could born an understanding to 120, that's what I mean, God.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you,
my cipher is complete. 360.
No. See, first of all, a cipher is not complete until it goes to born.
From knowledge to born and born back to knowledge.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 is not a cipher. See what I'm saying? Like, even if you got man, woman, and child, right?
Okay.
Like I said, the man could be a donor that goes to a sperm bank, right? The woman, she could just be a customer of the sperm bank, right? They don't even know each other. That's not the black family that's on our flag. See what I'm saying? Even though it's still man, woman, and child, you know why? Because where's their culture?
They don't have a culture.
Right, because they not even together. They're not even living together. You know what I'm saying? Where's their freedom?
They don't have
you understand what I'm saying?
Because if they don't have no culture, they can't have
right.
freedom.
Where's the power? Where's the magnetic between them? You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what
What's
you're
the
saying.
equality? That's what I'm saying. All those other things still go into what make the black family. Like, yeah, you see the 3 basic elements there. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But in reality, see, look, when I make my knowledge born to you, right, it's through wisdom, and then you understand it. But I made my knowledge born. You understand what I'm saying? And that's how, when you got the understanding, it was complete. Because my knowledge was complete, and my wisdom was complete. You understand what I'm saying?
Sure indeed.
So now you could get a complete understanding. But if you going with 120, you taking this small world of the lesson. Well, I don't want to say small world, but you taking what only applies to the lessons because there's 120 of them. Like if there wasn't 120 of them, it wouldn't apply. You see what I'm saying? Or look, what about this? Depending on what year you got your lessons, there's 122 of them. Explain it now.
I can't explain that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because no matter how many numbers of the lessons it is, when you know the whole thing, that's 360 degrees of knowledge. It could be 10 of them, it could be 1,000 of them, it could be 120 of them. You know, it's one of them things too that you gotta understand too. Is that more?
I could explain. Yeah, I want to hear what you got to say, Lord. So you can explain the 122.
No, I know why it's 122. We don't need that. I'm just saying that.
I mean, why? I mean, I know what you got to say.
I'm just saying that it doesn't fit this theory of 120 degrees knowledge, 120 degrees wisdom, 120 degrees understanding no more. You understand what I mean? That's why I said it only works in that one specific instance, and really it doesn't, but it's not universal. You understand what I'm saying? You're not gonna say that you got 10 degrees of knowledge if you know the 1 to 10. You're gonna say you know the whole thing.
True.
You see what I'm saying?
True.
But what's throwing people off is the arithmetic. You see what I'm saying? You saying it's 120, but 120 what? When you give it the meaning, it just means that it's 120
degrees,
questions and answers and statements. You understand what I'm saying? But it doesn't mean that it's 120 degrees of knowledge. You see what I'm saying? It was told to communicate to brothers that, listen, don't just quote the degrees. You understand what I mean? Like, yeah, you could know them, you could have them on cap, right? But then you ain't applying none of it. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was telling people, that, look, continue to strive with this knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? Don't, because look, when we, like you said, when we, we little kids, we think, okay, we got this thing down pat. We know how to quote all of them. You know what I'm saying? But, for me, I'm getting knowledge at 15. This seems like it right now. So brothers was telling us that, listen, you got to continue in your studies. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that just because, like when I was telling you, you can know the definition of all the mathematics and not know how they work. So that's what they were saying, that, listen, don't think this is it. Go out there, research the lessons, study history, science, whatever it is. But it was not saying that 120 degrees represented 120 degrees of knowledge. See, that happened a lot of things too, is you got to know when to grow up, right? And realize that a lot of stuff that we learned was devices. See what I'm saying? Just like when I said, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, right? That's not what it says. But that was a device that they gave to little kids to help us learn it easier. And a lot of things that you see, especially in those mathematics with the definition written out next to it, that's what it is. It's somebody giving babies little devices so they could, be able to
add on.
Yeah, they could be able to grasp it easier. You see what I'm saying? Because look, even at 15, I was, in the middle. There was kids way younger than me. There was kids 9, 10, 11. You know what I'm saying? And it was dudes, 20, 21, 22. That I'm saying we was all in the proximity. You know what I'm saying? We might all be in the same cipher together. You see what I'm saying?
The sister said, I appreciate the comments, but I feel maybe I've been misunderstood. I understand the knowledge, but I'm asking is these classes take place, is there knowledge of the day? Like, I guess she's asking like the topics.
Wait, what was her first question?
She's basically dealing with, okay, here it goes.
Yeah, I don't know what the question is.
So I enjoy classes, but I feel that there should be a little bit more structure. The God should go a little deeper in context with the newborns. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the curriculum. But what I'm saying is like that we all have different degrees, and you going through your style of teaching is you addressing each person as where they're at.
And she don't like that way?
I was just saying that she doesn't like it. I think she's just looking for a more specific way of a topic.
I think I see what she's saying.
Right.
But look, you remember it was a time that I told y'all in the 90s, like when you, Freedom, a couple of brothers, and I told y'all, I was like, yo, y'all can stop coming now because, I'm mostly, it was like so much new people coming all the time. I was like, yo, God, I don't never get to y'all degrees where y'all at now. Like y'all, and then y'all said, nah, God, we still learning, God. Like we learning how to manifest it. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it became a part of the routine. Like Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now it's almost like hanging out. And in hanging out, we going to God. We learning. We adding on. You know what I'm saying? And we sharpen each other up.
Right. So and then another thing is they just plucked me off the street. and said, come here and teach. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was a school teacher or none of that. I was just, this is what I was doing out there. And that was literally what they said. Look, that thing that you do out there, we need you to come do that here. Well, it was Colleen. It wasn't a whole bunch of we. You understand what I'm saying? But, so I didn't, you know, was she saying like the different formats of teaching?
Right.
Yeah, I don't really know how, you know.
Yeah. I mean, cause some teachers come with a curriculum. They come with
That's what I'm saying, God.
See, plus you gotta remember, we the gods, man.
Right.
So, you know, I'm not here to, don't chew gum. You know what I'm saying? Like, we here, I'm just, like I said,
It's a syllabus.
all I could do, once I tell you that you God, is give you some of my experience and research, right? And then you can take the best part for yourself, leave the rest alone, and be who you're gonna be. You understand what I'm saying? But I mean, to get back to her point though, what was she?
I think she's just looking for like a particular.
No, ask her.
No, I mean she's in here. I guess she gonna respond. But gathering from what she asked before, saying like this is a certain curriculum. Like, all right, today we're gonna build on strictly the 1 to 10.
All right, now look, I'm not saying that she's wrong. I'm just saying that this is the reason why that hasn't been happening. It's because see, I come in, right? You know what I'm saying? And look, I wasn't expecting this brother to come.
Right.
You understand what I mean? Like now I'm doing classes, people showing up from other states. I'm gonna just talk about what I was gonna talk about.
Right.
You understand? Like what I had on my mind. So it's responsive. Like if she was here, she probably wouldn't feel that way because I would have had taken individual time with her. I'm probably not answering her question about the topic. But whenever I go, I always ask people what part they don't understand. She, tell her, she just gotta tell her probably she'd do better to come on my side because I read the questions over here, Infinite.
No, I really don't know, but there's a lot going on.
Exactly, yeah.
Just to address that, there's a lot going on as people are asking questions, you're answering questions from over there, you're answering questions from the classroom.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of times I don't get to respond to every single thing.
All right, so now look, that's what you gotta tell her is really it's you. That's just what I'm saying.
Do not. She goes, that was my point. It was more as you come as you are, Bill, and that's peace. I'm just looking for understanding. But yeah.
Well, how else would I give you understand? I gotta know where you at. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, because, to me, now we getting into the preacher level. If I just come in with a sermon, you understand what I'm saying? And it's like, I know this is gonna get the people hype and y'all gonna give me the loot or whatever, you understand what I mean? But now I'm actually here to deal with the growth and development of each person. So when she says she's looking for understanding, she gotta tell me what she's looking for understanding of.
Right.
Like you looking to understand what we talking about in general, you looking to understand the lessons, you looking to understand for something that I specifically might have said, you know what I'm saying? Like some history that I might have gave. You gotta ask the teacher. Look, in regular school, you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't ask the teacher, she's not gonna know you don't understand till you fail on the test. But it's too late now. You know what I'm saying? And we dealing with life. So, failing at this, man.
Well, I'm gonna give a little time to see where the sister's coming from because I got other question and I don't want to really.
She said, I'm a newborn looking to understand the lessons. And that's what I mean. I think she might be looking at like, all right,
So she wanna get a little, but see now look now. She needs to check the after the class sessions as well because that's specifically why we started doing that. You see what I'm saying? Because see. Even if I tell you, right, y'all ain't gonna recall everything I say here today. But see, when they be going through those ciphers, that's their own experience that they gonna recall much better. You understand what I'm saying? Than just me telling you whatever. So, that's the method that I'm using to get the understanding to come out of the newborns. You see what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember, we the original people, right? We got the origin of all things is in us, right? So we got all this stuff in us already. I'm just giving you knowledge and wisdom to be the tools to bring it out of you. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, that is, I always said that's one of the greatest questions I ever heard, man. Is look, what parts you don't understand? Like right now,
Where
right?
you from, Queens? Where's she from? Like, you know, she
Listen.
might come to the class herself. You know?
Tell her, listen. She needs to ask a specific question. Like, is there something about today's degree that she was tuned in particular? She got to put that question in the what's your name?
Lord, gotta travel on.
All right.
Peace, Lord. Peace and God.
Peace.
Peace, Queen.
You did good this week too.
Thank you. I
You
appreciate God.
you showed
You on the top.
you showed your civilization. So let me tell you something. Y'all might think this is just semantics, but see, civilized, right? What's civilized?
Civilized is to conduct yourself.
No. In the lessons, what's civilized?
Civilized means to teach knowledge, wisdom to all human families of the planet.
All right. Now, what's civilization?
One having knowledge, wisdom, understanding, culture, refinement, and is not a savage in the pursuit of happiness.
See, that's a whole lot more. That's a whole lot more. You understand what I'm saying? Than just knowledge and wisdom. With the devil got to be civilized. You see what I'm saying? See, all those other things, the understanding, the culture, the refinement, the not being a savage in pursuit of happiness, that's on you. I can give you the knowledge and wisdom all day, but the living it out part, you understand what I'm saying?
Gotta come from you.
So I'm just telling you, because look, at one time, it said what is the meaning of civilized. You understand what I'm saying? But that's how, you know, I see the difference myself. See, he showed that he had more than just knowledge and wisdom. See, the other week, he came and showed he had knowledge and wisdom. He couldn't shut up. You understand what I'm saying? He couldn't do the knowledge. Because he just was using the knowledge and wisdom. And not the understanding, the culture, and the refinement. You understand what I'm saying?
I didn't see that, Marshall Law. You were saying something about I look back at that, man, when you said he was building about the degrees and it said me and you was building about that infinite, that there was no 12, there was no 12th and 13th degree in the actual facts originally. When I got my actual facts, it said that it was an add-on talking about the
Who said that?
Shalom.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, we was building on that, and dealing with like the whole, how the numbers they differ, like the 12 billion.
Yeah, I still got 12 trillion in mine.
So you said you still got in yours. Well, the reason why is that it's not complete because when you are going from inches to feet, and you gotta square that number. You gotta square.
Nah, that's not the reason why it's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
It's wrong because an inch, right? It doesn't have width. So see, in a square inch, right? Let's say you draw a square inch. I could put 1,000,000 1-inch lines in this 1 square inch box. You understand what I'm saying? Because it doesn't have area or volume.
Right, that's dealing with squaring it.
Yeah, but before you even get to squaring, I'm saying you can't count inches, right? On
a sphere.
In an area. Because what I'm saying is that an inch, right? It doesn't.
One direction. I'm saying like basically, so 1 inch forward is.
Yeah.
When that's certain.
But right, you could go inch.
Right.
Inch. It's not like square where now you.
Right. That's squaring it, right?
Right. That's what I'm saying. It's not. Look, you can say an inch this way. You can say an inch this way. An inch this way. There's no organization to that.
So how I was drawing up, there's 63,360 inches in a mile. But then you have to square that because now you're trying to multiply it by 196,940,000 square miles. You have to square that number,
right?
63,360. You square that, And then you multiply 196,940,000 square miles,
Right.
but it's not gonna bring you to the 12 trillion number.
Yeah, I know that.
Right.
I'm still ain't changing my lessons, man. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all people, B. Listen, when I go through the understanding, look, I knew that before that came out. I was one of the first people that, in my reason, I didn't even do the calculation. I just know, hold on, God, this is what I'm saying. From geometry, what I'm telling you is that when you say an inch, right, it's an infinitesimally small thing. Like I could make an inch with a line that's microscopic and we can't see it with the naked eye. How many of them is on the planet Earth, God? There's no way to say. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can't even see it with the naked eye. At the same time, if I made the line this thick, it would be less of them. So without all that information, when you tell me it's this much inches or something, just geometrically, I already knew that was wrong before I went through the calculations. You know how back in the day, tell you with math, like, look, you got to figure out what's the relevant elements in this problem right here. And when I seen the relevant what's your name, like, yeah, no, that's not even a calculation you could make. You understand what I'm saying? That's why, look, when we said 1 million square miles, that's how you got to know. If you said that it was 12,478,118,400,000 inches long or inches wide, right. But when you just say inches, God, you didn't put no unit there that make no sense.
Yeah, right.
I've been on that. Yeah, the guy put it right here.
You just want to make it
one dimensional.
Yeah, you want to make it plain. You don't make that knowledge born about that.
Listen, man, they had a whole listen. They had a whole degree. There was a whole degree.
About that?
Yeah, they had some shit talking about the inch mile and all type of funny units of measure you never heard of. Hey, God, anybody with sense, man, been known that was wrong. And we've been saying the right number. There was people that knew the right number in the 80s, they used to say it.
Yeah. That's what Ramel Supreme, he was building on that. He said there was a brother that said it at the rally, he went and corrected him, and he came back to the rally, he corrected himself. Queen Zia, she said she's in Florida. There's gods and earths out there in Florida.
She said Queen Zia?
Queen Divine Zia. Queen Divine Zia is her name. She said she's from the Bronx but lives in Florida.
From the P?
Yeah, from the P line.
What part of Florida?
Yeah, that's another question. Like what part of Florida? But I know that there's gods and earths out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of people from Florida in my Western. Infinite is down there. Actually, where she by, tell her they had a rally in Miami.
Yeah.
It was a rally in Miami on the same day we had our rally.
That was Wisdom Quality Day, right?
Yeah, I can't.
That was when
You know I don't hardly rest, God. I don't give it up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm good with the math, but not with the day, man. You know how I keep track? See, Rashawn calls me on Friday night to remind me. Well, not really remind me, just be like, yo, we doing the boxing, right?
Okay. So
and then from there.
So that's when you know, yo, it's Friday night.
Yeah, and then I know I got 1 day of rest, and then I got to come to this class. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get your rest, man.
Huh?
You gotta get your. We was up at the. I left there, God, at the guard hour.
I left like 11. Yo, son, you know the thing went off like 5 minutes after you left. I was gonna call you. I was like, nah, man.
Oh, the thing, like, oh.
Yo, it went off like 5 minutes after you left.
Yo, and I waited all that time. For you to finish that shit, man.
Yeah, but look, I gotta work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta work.
You going to see tonight?
Huh?
You going to Connecticut tonight?
Yo, I ain't even called just yet. Nah, yo, I'm trying to get my money from Cash App, man.
Well, You might have to do a session like sometime before you go.
I might go back up there right now.
Okay, then I ain't got my lap with me. Damn.
See, I got his crap.
Yo, stop, man. Like,
I got mine too. I got mine. I don't really want to call. I'm caught on mine, man.
Yeah, but I don't have that file. Unless you got the file. You got the file in the email, or did you?
Oh, nah. I was going. What's your name? Got beats.
See,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wait, what file you talking about?
The one that we was doing last night.
Nah, you didn't send me none of the stuff. I was getting ready to ask you to send me the other one.
Yeah, we figured that out though.
Yeah.
But,
Got what you're saying?
yeah, the Queen
about
is
the
Orlando.
culture degree in the 1 of 14, when they speak about, you know what I'm saying, that history of General Monk and the Turkish, those people that ran the devil out, you know what I'm saying, out of the caves of Europe and things like that. Who they speaking about? The Turks, the Turkish, there was Turkish Muslims, or they were just Turks?
See, we going into Elijah Muhammad's story right now, where we have to refer to what Elijah Muhammad said. He said they was from Mecca.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that would have made them Arabian. That's what he said in his story.
Okay.
Said, peace, Darkim, being that I'm currently out here.
Knowledge born, peace.
And no guards in my immediate vicinity. What do you recommend after knowledge in 120? Looking to get wisdom and understanding so I can live it.
The person said what? They learn 120 and they by themselves where they at.
Yeah, apparently. So peace, Darkim, being that I am currently out here and there and no guards in my immediate vicinity. What you recommend after knowledge in 120? Looking to get wisdom and understanding so I can live it.
You gotta teach it. If you the only person where you at that got the knowledge, then you gotta start teaching.
Exercising.
That's where the other 5% is gonna come from.
From him.
Yeah. See, when I go into an area, I make other 5%. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm really by myself.
Peace, Lord Shalom. He's about to go to rest. King Darkim Law. Is that my King Darkim from the P-Lord?
True Self said, does the 1 in 14 come before the 1 in 36 or after? Depends on who you got the lessons from.
Yeah, see, I know. When I was studying it, the 1 in 36 came after the 1 in 10. See, I know when I was coming to your classes, you walked me through 120, but how I had my physicals, book of life, and it went from the 1 in 10 to the 1 in 36. And after I finished the 1 in 10, I came here and I built it, and yeah, go ahead, move on, go to 1 in 36.
See, when the lessons was put in order, people put it in order based on different principles, different standards. You know what I'm saying? Some people ordered it chronologically. So you got 1931, 1933, 1934, 1934. You see what I'm saying? Some people ordered it numerically. So you got 10, 14, 36, 40. You know what I'm saying? Some people numbered it by baby food and the meat. You understand what I'm saying? So, those are the people, right, that got the 1 in 10, 1 in 36, 1 in 14, 1 in 40.
Yo, peace, Darkim. Skull Basher, my brother.
Oh,
Skull Basher.
Where's Darkim?
Queen, Divine Zeus, I got my
said,
supreme math and alphabet from Sunni.
Who's wise? Wise T Allah, fruit of Dumar? Dumar YD? Who says the person?
Oh, Queen Devon Zia, she said she got her Supreme Mathematics and Alphabet from Sunyas. Yeah, his class is on Thursdays. You should be linking up tomorrow. Doing something though.
Anybody got any
Peace, self-magnetic.
Anybody got any questions this week before we
I mean, I know, pardon me, I know the mathematics and all that, but I just feel like I'm not really living it. I feel like I don't have like a pure understanding of everything. I feel like something's missing.
the way how to use it. Like when you know, maybe that was one of the things I was saying earlier you didn't understand, is that when you first get it, right, you learn it, just the numbers and the words, right? And then you learn the definitions of it. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta learn how to use it, putting it all together. It's like, look, I could take you to the basketball court, right? You could see the game and that, it looks like fun. I wanna play, right? That's just when you just learning the numbers and the letters. You know what I'm saying? Now when you go out there, I start showing you each element of the game. How to dribble, how to shoot, how to pass, how to defend. You see what I'm saying? If that wasn't the case, then Greg Popovich would probably be the best player in the NBA right now. You see what I'm saying? Because he got all the knowledge, he knows all the plays and what to do, but he can't execute. You understand what I'm saying? Because he didn't develop that ability to use all those basics. Or he don't have the ability, it's not in him. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you're doing right now. Just learn the mathematics for what it is. And see, like I said, the first step is when you're able to recognize, you know what I'm saying, any atmosphere you go into, when you can recognize what's the foundation. You know what I'm saying? How is this being manifested? What's the wisdom of this? You know what I'm saying? And one thing we always say as soon as you come in is you look, what's the best part of this that I'm gonna take for myself? You understand what I mean? When you start to see that, then your mathematic ability is gonna start to grow. But right now, that's why we say, newborns. Because it's like with babies, they got everything, they got arms and legs, but they don't know how to use it. First, they scratching themselves up. And then over time, through seeing the basics, seeing what, if you ever see them, like, they might walk one time, but then the second time, it's like they got to figure it out again. Like, they got it, but that's what that is. You see what I'm saying? You got to learn how to use your mathematics and your own 7.5, right? The way the baby got to learn how to walk. You understand what I'm saying?
Peace. Build or destroy degree in the 1 to 14. My question is, why does the devil keep all people apart from the social equality? Because he doesn't want us to know how filthy he is in all of his affairs. He is afraid because when we learn about him, we will run him from among us. Social means to advocate society of men, a group of men for one common cause. Equality means to be equal in everything. My question is on the last sentence.
Equality means to deal equal with everything.
Al Lowry, now that they don't know what it means.
The lesson says that, but are we equal with everything? We should treat everybody with equality.
That's what Al Lowry. Oh Lord.
But how do? I guess we can see it how we see it, but how do we see that if everybody's not equal? Some people have skills others don't have.
That's when you come together.
But,
Right.
well, sometimes.
Was it just treatment? How you deal with?
See me. Who you saying is not dealing with equality?
No, is the lesson saying that we should just deal with?
At the end of the sentence that you're saying, equality means to deal equal with everything. That's what you're referring to.
Uh-huh.
Equality means to be equal in everything.
Uh-huh.
And is it just telling us that we should deal with each other with equality, or is it talking about
Well, look,
us being equal, each one being equal?
look. Because me, you know, what's everything?
Everything is the universe.
Sun, moon, and stars.
Sun, moon, and stars.
That's who we equal in.
Knowledge, wisdom,
Like you said, I'm taller than you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or, you know, somebody might weigh more, whatever the case may be. That everything is saying that universally.
Right,
It's like we all the original man.
right,
You understand what I mean? But the way we apply that science,
right.
you know what I'm saying, we may not be equal in that, but it's saying that the foundation, you know what I mean? Just like in your family when they tell you like, yo, ain't nobody better than you ain't no better than nobody.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We all from the same knowledge and wisdom. You understand what I'm saying? But it don't mean that each individual, you know what I'm saying, somebody might wear, you know, glasses, so,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, and somebody might see better than somebody, whatever. It's not talking about all those things.
I was just trying to get a better understanding of that.
Uh-huh.
I've heard God's build on that to say certain things. I was trying to understand it better for myself.
It's
Mhm.
9
That's
o'clock.
peace.
Mathematics got a lot of answers, man. You know, use the mathematics. They help a lot in that 120.
Do tattoos play any part in this Nation of God or no?
I mean, you get tattoos, right, from somebody sticking a pin in you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at one time, we didn't, you know, there's a lot more people with it now, you know what I'm saying? But there was just certain things we didn't pierce the body, you know what I'm saying? Because that was something specific. You know what I'm saying? The original man got 7 holes. You know what I'm saying? You know, and just anything that you was doing that it was like, okay, if you get a tattoo, right, then you're not the original man no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you altered that. You understand what I'm saying? So, but I mean, it's not like eating pig or, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? But
Yeah, you gonna run into some brothers who's more.
I wouldn't. I mean, it's just something. I mean, to me, you know, when you see a person, you know, and they got like, you know, so many tattoos, you can't even see their skin. You know what I'm saying? Now we've reached a level where is all this stuff really that important to you? You know what I mean? Like there's some things that we know the original man did that for certain reasons. Like, all right, we know this brother's one of us. We know he's one of the warriors. We know he's one of the fishermen. We know, you understand what I'm saying? But if you just got, you know, Popeye and, you know, werewolf and everything, you understand what I mean? Like at a certain point, at a certain point, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can see you, you know, you doing it for something important to you, you know what I'm saying? Like I know brothers that got the flag, you understand what I'm saying? But that's something that, you know what I mean?
Something.
Yeah, but just, you know, only God can judge me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I see people with, you know, whole scrolls all over them, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have to just get to a point where, you know, like I said, if it's something that's important to you for a particular reason, but at a certain point, like, do you see that as just grooming? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wash your face and brush your teeth every day, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, if, you know, once you get to a certain point of anything, we gotta ask you, you know, why you want this? Why you need this? Like, if you go to the kitchen and you take too much food, someone asks you, why you made all that food, son? Like, you gonna eat all that? You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta figure out what it is in your mind that's making you that greedy or something. You understand what I mean? That you would go and take that much food, and you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you know, as a child or something, you dealt with lack, so now you just make a big plate whenever you can. That might be the case, I'm saying. But I'm saying there's something in you that make you get over a certain amount of tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Or something that's missing from you that you're trying to replace with the tattoos. But you know, like I said, if you had a good reason, like when you manifest what your name mean, so I ain't tell you to go into no whole science. Exactly what you said. That's why that's your name. Cause you said that I've been, you know, a master of science my whole life. I don't even like the other stuff. That's what it means. That is really something where you can say, yeah. See, that other thing what you said, abyss. Yeah, we was all like, what does that mean?
I built on that too. I feel like, I chose that name because it was like more of like enlightening people why not to be like in there or like just stray away from it. You know, like I came up from it, so it was like, why should I let anybody else go there? Like I should just stop. So like name is bad, but the meaning of it isn't. That's why I thought of it.
Got brilliant in line here.
Which I disagree with Darkim. I believe our body is our temple and we can adorn it how we see fit. However, I do agree that it should be meaningful. It should represent you in a spiritual way.
Definitely.
Who's that?
What
That's
spirit?
Queen's Divine Zia.
Oh yeah, well. Listen, you know, all this body's a temple stuff, man. You know, if it's a temple, why you doing all this stuff to it?
Why you defacing?
You know what I'm saying? You know that don't go together to me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, yeah, you do what you want to do. I mean,
it's your body.
Yeah.
You're born with it.
At the end of the day, look, you eat pig if you want to. I don't go to the store down there and slap ham sandwiches out people's hand. No, don't laugh. We used to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was a fact. Yeah,
yeah, what you talking about? Listen, that's how.
grandmother's pig out too.
That's how the store hostess and all of them. That's how they stopped selling that stuff because they're saying that the hostess was getting dusty on the rack. Because if people bought that, so look, as soon as somebody went over by that rack, like, oh, you getting some hostage cakes? Yeah, so you got some hostage cakes. Mind you, we the cool kids. You know what I'm saying? We hanging up at the store telling you, yeah, man, that's whack, son. Nah. So nobody else is buying it. They start seeing us buying the Drakes. They start buying the Drakes. Next thing you see, whole rack is Drakes. Now maybe downtown, you could say some health conscious, you know, white women vegans brought all those health stores down there. But who stopped the pig up here with the 5% in the hood? We made that knowledge. It's certain things that wasn't common knowledge amongst kids. We put that information out there in the midst, and then everybody else picked up.
Well, maybe somebody should come with a coalition that says stop the Kanzir or pork in different languages, stop the Cerdo, no Chulata, no Tocino, and stop it. Come up with a coalition. I had an idea. I said I send somebody to space, and then I had them go all the pigs and blast up there and toss up in space. Someone in stratosphere. Hey, bees be going.
Yo, let's get weird every time.
Hey, listen.
Blasting pigs into space.
Listen, man. We sometimes, you know, we gotta deal with equality. Sometimes we gotta deal with equality, man. We let everybody add on. But you know, just you know, generally speaking, you know, there's lots of things that people do, you know what I'm saying, in terms of they, you know, personal life or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's up to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you eat pig if you want to. You know, you ain't directly for a sip of my soda. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what you want to do with your life, it's not me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, look, we can walk outside right now, right? We find 1 million people that used to be 5%. I don't say nothing to them. That's what they want to do. You understand what I'm saying?
Excuse me, so I guess it's a blessing. Like I grew up, even though it's 10% Muslim family, no pork, no smoking, no drinking, no drugs, not even no cursing. Might have said the N-word or something like that. It was like amazing, you know what I'm saying? So I smell pork, I don't like it. I don't touch pork, I don't even eat it. I don't touch it, I don't eat it unless I don't know. I'm trying to go back to vegan. I used to be strict vegetarian. The girls wanted 1 track, I was running 3 track. I used to listen to Gary No. You heard of Mr. Gary No?
Yes.
His books and his products and stuff. Yeah, he's out to stop the you know how you do electrical shock treatment and trying to put the kids and stuff on? You gotta pin that in the bud. Serious. That psychological testing, all that stuff, and IQ testing. Some things you gotta be an advocate. Just like some people that go out, they be more aggressive in the hospitals, be like a patient navigator, a patient advocate, tell people that they got legal rights. You know what I'm saying? Because people that sit in there, you can't let yourself become a vegetable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a vegan might eat you if you become a vegetable. You don't want to do that.
No, I'm talking about people that advocate because you for the youth. We gotta do something extra special for them. These are virgins and stuff. You gotta do something extra special for them. We don't do nothing for them. They'll grow up, you ain't do jack for me, nigga, and you didn't do this for me.
Peace, Juan Jamel.
You gotta do something.
Go on.
Alright.
I know you're doing now. It's
I mean, I ain't concerned. See, this is the thing. I'm a righteous person. You see what I'm saying? I already so wherever I get there, right? If say there's a God in the sky, right? And he's not judging me on righteousness, then how's he righteous? And see, let me tell you something, man. If I was to find out that the Christian world was right, I'd rather be with the devil. The devil gives his people all type of stuff. You rock with the devil, you get money, you got women, clothes, cars, everything. You rock with the God, all you get is beat up by the people that rock with the devil. If I was to find out that Christianity was right, oh yeah, I'm selling my soul. And then let me tell you something. At the end, everybody gets out of hell and goes to heaven anyway. So what's the point, man? I might as well do my things.
enjoy, right?
What's the point, man? Like, I'm gonna rock with you. You gonna let the devil come and put boils and all type of stuff on me to play a game? Nah. You gonna send the Romans, you all the stuff you doing. And look, people rock with the devil. They send them with all this money. And look, getting fed grapes, fan with feathers. What you think I'm going for? Yeah. Look, the devil give you money. God takes all your money.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is Miss Love. She asks, can us watching come to the actual class and lecture? Well, that's what it's for. Come to the class. Come go.
And what she said her name is?
Miss Lovely.
Miss Lovely.
Yeah, Miss Lovely. Mrs. Lovely.
Mrs. Lovely?
Yeah.
She 5%?
We're in home. Doesn't sound like she's 5%. This is 126 and it's 7th Avenue. 2122. Adam Clayton Powell.
Across the street from the Adam Claiborne building.
But was she, I don't understand, was she,
I've seen Miss Lovely before. I'm not sure if this is the same Miss Lovely.
I'm saying, why she wanna come? Nah,
I don't know why you wanna come. I mean, you know.
I got a meeting here.
She wanna do this.
You never know. Nah, I mean, look.
I know she don't wanna come make no trouble.
No, I mean, listen. Some people are coming to, just observe. We got all levels. See what I'm saying? Like, see, these brothers, they fasted 3 days. You understand what I mean? Travel miles. You understand what I'm saying? Other people, they just want to know what I meant by something I said. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't asking the question over there, so they like, yo, can I come over there and just ask myself? You understand what I mean? Those are all different levels. Plus, you know, I got listen, did I tell you that on the lives I had a situation where my daughter kept telling me that, listen, you shouldn't talk to certain people on there. That there's certain people that they just trying to get your attention so they could go back and say, yo, I was building with God. And I was like, man, get out of here. Nobody gonna do nothing like that. And then there was a kid that really did that. And we was talking, and then he was like, yo, I'm talking to Darkim Be Allah. And he's just, well, is that a thing or something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is that a thing?
Yes, there's a thing too. I tell people, choose your friends like you choose food. You don't eat poison, so stay away from poisonous people. If every time a person talk, F that, be that.
Blocked.
Yeah, seriously, if you say F that, be that, and they
Who's that, man?
I got second-hand smoke.
Is that the dude that asked the question about the 5%?
Nah, this is Great League. He said, New York, get you a pot of ham hocks and enjoy. So you gonna get yourself, you know, put users on timeout. You on timeout. How about that? Now Queen Divine Isaiah says, can we touch back on fasting? I keep hearing 3 days. Why 3 days?
That's a super good question. Now that you mentioned it, you know, of mostly all the things, I do have a reason, but for that, that's how it was when I came. That's what brothers fasting 3 days. But there's other people, like I said, if you come to the point where you want to challenge yourself more, you know what I mean, like Sincere, he'll fast 10, 14 days.
But wasn't there a brother that fasted more than 3 days and wound up going crazy and broke his fast with some swine or something like that? Or
Plenty of people did that. Yeah. But I'm saying, there's I mean, everything in moderation. You see what I'm saying? Like we were saying with when the guy was saying that, look, when you fast, you know what I'm saying, or you eat less, it makes your thoughts clear, right? But then at a certain point, you're gonna lack the nutrients that your brain actually needs to operate. Is gonna make your thoughts less clear. So, all of these, and then look, that's also an element of building up your body. You might start with 3 days, and on that 4th day, you toe up, but then you keep doing it. And you build up the discipline to do it at 7 days. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. When I came in, it was 3 days, and I just kept it 3 days. But like I said, there's people that go beyond that.
Now this brother True 120, he wanna crucify you for what you said about Christianity. Christianity was real. So hold up. You would run with the devil because of money and grapes?
Yeah.
If Christianity was real?
Yeah, you don't try to give me your logic, because if Christianity is real, that means everything you saying, including your name, is BS. Right or wrong? Everything we've been talking here, now don't get me wrong, I don't have no doubt, but I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking. Because you can't tell me nothing about what you getting ready to judge me on if he really exists.
Right there, slowly.
Yeah. Why are we playing all this righteousness for?
Some brothers out there is holy, man. Like they want to be holy. They want to, So when you say that, it's like, no, that's blasphemy. That's a problem. That's a
self.
True Self said how many times a year for fasting?
I try to do it like once a month.
Officially, when I got the knowledge, we supposed to be fasting the 3 days before every rally. That was the way, but that was one of the first we wasn't observing that.
Fasting is good. Fasting is good.
I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we built that in the shop. We think that's Ginsu thing. He's out there in Austin, Texas.
Oh, yeah. Correct.
As long as you ain't trying to fast
There's
like for a whole month, you
God's out there.
Where?
You overdo it, you know.
Spark.
But it's true, like
Build yourself to that.
yeah. But when I fast for 3 days, I was gonna go to farm one day. You know what I'm saying? Just to see if I could do it. But man, I was so hungry. I said, man, nah.
I've done it. I've done it a little longer than that. You know what I'm saying?
4 days.
4 days. You know what I mean? But then, you know, I've actually gone a little where I broke the fast, like with some fruit, but then kept going where I didn't go into like heavy foods.
Okay.
But after a while, I was like, nah, I'm gonna get something heavier.
You're drinking water, right?
Yeah, just drinking water. 3 days. You know, I felt like going for the 4th day, but I was like, nah, that's okay. Let me try it the next month, but now. When I started fasting, I started eating less because you discipline yourself now because you just finished fasting. Now you're gonna watch that you're not gonna be as hungry as before. Like if you was eating, like I was eating 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So when I start fasting for the 3 days, now I might skip lunch. I might not even, you know what I'm saying? I might not even eat to the afternoon.
Listen, that's when it comes in handy. That's another thing is that look, you go someplace, right? And it's nothing there that you want to eat. See, once you know that signs of fasting, you like, yo, you know what, man? Let me get back on the road, man, until I get home and get what I want. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of breaking down and eating something, and then you sick for days, man, because you knew you wasn't supposed to be eating it. That's one thing. Yeah, the fasting, it comes in a practical way like that too.
And if you know that you can stop eating for 3 days and you be somewhere where you don't want to eat, whatever you choose to eat, you know what I'm saying? It gives you a better chance to pick and choose what you want to eat. You know what I'm saying? That you don't gotta be all. You can discipline yourself for 3 days without eating, and then at that moment right then and there, you might not want to eat that.
Wait, hold on.
Have a problem of being hungry.
True Self said, I said 90 days.
90 days.
I don't fast on 90 days. Unless you Mahatma Gandhi or somebody fasting that long.
3 days, not 3 months.
See now look, that is one thing I can tell you in terms of 3 days. Not to say that's the reason, but it is a good balance in terms of life. You know what I'm saying? Like we here in the wilderness of North America, we gotta do things to survive. You know what I'm saying? Where we need our energy. You know, we here in the wilderness of New York City with all types of people with different type of mentalities that might try to attack us or something. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be on point. You know, you can't just be wasting away. So, 3 days, that's enough time to have discipline. You understand what I mean? You could, feel your system flesh and all of that, but at the same time, you're not going so long that you start, wasting away.
I feel like my interpretation was like what Aga said. You said Aga, right? Sun God.
Sun God.
Pardon me, Sun God. But Sun God said 72 hours, but also the first day for mind, the second day for your body, and the third day for your soul. Cause it's like after the first day, it's like, damn, all right, I ain't eat. Now I got my mind right. Then your body just start to replenish itself, repair. And then the third day with the soul is like you feel your energy coming back, like you feel your thoughts being more clear. You feel me? And then you can just feel righteous all over again. So I think of it as the mind, body, and soul.
And then that glow, because you're not ingesting no kind of food. You're just drinking water. Your skin get clear.
Yeah.
You can see. You know. There's benefits to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a high science. You know what I'm saying? But
I gotta travel back to Queens.
It's peace, God.
Wish everybody peace.
See where?
Thanks for the class, brother.
No doubt. See where it goes off course at, right? Is this? You don't want to try to use fasting like that's gonna make you God. You understand what I'm saying? That like if you think you're gonna fast and then you're gonna be purified and holy. You understand me? See, first of all, you shouldn't be thinking that anything physical is gonna make you God. You see what I'm saying? Because see, it's only the truth of who the black man is that give us the power of our full potential. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't no food you gonna eat. It ain't no, water you gonna drink. You're not gonna go swim in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. You understand what I'm saying? There's no golden chalice for you to drink out of. You understand what I'm saying? It's only the knowledge of who the black man is that's gonna bring you to. Because look, there's people out there with everything. There's people with a lot of money. There's people with a lot of education. There's people get a lot of broads. None of that don't make them God.
Queen Divine Zit, she asking you to build a little bit more about your name. You said your name was Ambition?
Yeah, I don't have no righteous name, but I just,
That was the name that was you. Where you from?
I'm from DC, but I was.
Oh, no, I caught that true self.
DC?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I recognize an accent too. You got a little accent. Yeah, so I guess it's his accent, like to build on what you get. Were you hungry out there? Did you get the?
Yeah, it was just in better development of myself and like trying to be a better person. And I just went through different aspects. I went through a Kemet walk where I was watching, so I had a TV and I was watching all this stuff. And never ever add up to
He had the door locked, so there's nobody at the desk.
So then
Just close it.
I started watching the King
You can stay open from the outside, it's all right?
YouTube.
Yeah, my brother from Boston, Mass.
Yeah, from Boston.
Yeah,
so I would often want to reach out to them through YouTube, but I could never figure out what to say or anything like that. So I would just keep watching them every day. I just started memorizing different things about mathematics and try to get different information, but I didn't have it,
You didn't have it all the way.
Right.
You were picking up
I was
something.
picking up things and I was applying it to my everyday walk, and I started getting it better. And I started applying your page and then brother page, and then I just was like, I'm coming up there.
Okay.
And I said, they ain't gonna think I'm gonna come.
Okay. Also, so you came all the way. So you rested in DC and came all the way.
I rest in South Carolina now.
You in South Carolina now?
Yeah.
Oh, you traveled.
Yeah, I traveled.
Well, that's peace. That's peace.
And then I'll go back tomorrow.
You going back tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
tomorrow.
What part of South Carolina?
Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard of Voorhees College?
Who?
Voorhees College?
Voorhees? No.
Okay, Voorhees College. That's I think it's associated with Tuskegee too. But Voorhees College, my great grandfather, that's in South Carolina. My great grandfather donated land to that school. So I was gonna be traveling out there to follow up on that.
Okay, cool.
Y'all want me education? Nah.
So yeah, that's where I started, and this is where I'm at today.
That's peace. Well, yeah, that's peace. You came all that far. That goes to show you that it's not just about staying online and watching it through the screen. You came in person to experience it yourself. So, that's something that we encourage everybody to do.
Right. Yeah.
How many
show
hours?
Because I know I chatted in on the line, and he was like, "Yo, you NIA or you?" I think he called me a Mason. And I was like, "Nah, I don't know about it." He got right off the chat, and I was like, "Damn, I was getting ready to ask some more questions." But then I was like, "All right, cool." But I came in on the end. I've been watching every week. I be watching to see if y'all go live and what y'all doing. I watch a lot of your videos and just try to gain as much information as I can.
That's interesting because he responds more
he
responds because I'm not like that. He responds but he showed me something that you're nice bro something because you see bring people around and usually all the times I just dismiss people.
It's that he only responds to the troll army.
Yeah, I mean I respond here and there.
He responds to the troll army. The troll army don't even come on my page.
Nah, they be there.
I don't get the troll army. We had real records for a minute.
Yeah, real records.
Yeah, whatever happened. Hey, look, did that ever get resolved?
I Bill Born Justice. He said that that he don't know who that is, but he came to his page. But I was just making knowledge going that was that's the troublemaker, and I didn't get to bill with Umala, and
I ain't getting involved with none of that.
Yeah, I don't think so. But I mean,
ain't nobody getting involved with it.
God, it's really us that really engage on that level. You know what I'm saying?
I don't really see myself as engaging him. You know what I'm saying?
No, meaning online, like people come along and because Umala don't really have. he don't have no interest in this. He don't
Nah,
have no
but
interest
see,
in
here's the
responding to
thing
what's
though.
going on
Here's the thing.
online.
Here's the thing.
Did you see the part? I mean, did you see the video? When he was with Jamal,
Who?
Born Mastermind. And
With
he was
Jamal?
Yeah, he was with the guard Jamal from the Brand Nubians.
Oh, Jamal, yeah.
Jamal.
Yeah, nah, we already that's.
He was saying something about some tribal stuff or whatever.
Yeah, he got his tribe down there on Fifth Avenue. That's what they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, Umar and Born Justice,
Nah,
they
see,
don't really.
here's the first thing, G. Here's the first thing.
They the older guard. They older guard.
It's look. First of all, you know what I'm saying. They older brothers, like you said, they got a certain amount of wisdom. But see, I'm saying that this dude, he's under the impression, right, that he's checking Sunya's on protocol. But dude, this protocol where you talk about people and not what they do, see, every time I ask you, yo, I made a video on this, see, because that's what I noticed. You a rat. Anybody who hangs around him, that's how I met him. He came on my page to tell me that Sunyez was saying this, that, and this. I think Sunyez was saying that, and that. What? Said, yeah, man, you saying that, and that.
Trying to cause trouble.
No, so I told him, let's go down there, man, next Thursday, man, see what's good, man. What you saying that for?
That thing. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to come on.
And see, that's when I knew he was a coward, B.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That's when it's like, look, man, all you gotta tell Born Justice, look, watch it, he don't step on your feet with his clown shoes. That's all you gotta tell him.
Come on. Queen Zia says, does the newborns walk out with the student enrollment, or how exactly do you guys decipher who gives it to who or when you give it?
She fast 3 days.
That's
you gotta fast 3 days, man.
You gotta deal with basic civilization.
See, look, you gotta show me, for me, from the outside, I told y'all why you fasting for you. But see, for me, you show me that you serious, see, because like I said, this is an active science. This ain't something where you gonna just be a member out there and just send your $3 dues in every month. Everybody that come in this class need to go back in their community, man, and be an asset over there in some way. Even if everybody don't get the knowledge. Even if you just talk to one dude and he stopped shooting up the neighborhood, if you could just get him to see that much. You understand what I mean? Or you do a basketball team or whatever it is where people know, oh yeah, that brother right there, he do righteous stuff around here. You understand what I'm saying? And if you know what I'm saying, that takes activity, that takes discipline, that takes when you stick with something. You understand what I'm saying? All of that has to come into play. You see what I'm saying? When you doing something that's active like that, like see, look, if you're gonna go to the game and watch, right? Then all you gotta do is buy the ticket. You see what I'm saying? But if you wanna get on the court and get a check, you gotta show them that you're serious.
I'm just thinking about the after class section. There ain't no brothers over here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, man. Yeah, we can't do the after class session like we usually do.
Yeah.
So you know what? This week it's gonna just be you, right? Matter of fact, you and Infinite go.
Mm-hmm.
You and Infinite go, right? And then cause listen, that's what the Brownsville method is. That see, even when ain't nobody else around, you still going through it. So we ain't gonna let it, but that's how it is. Sometimes, look, like brother said, they came to a rally one time, it was 8 people. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I noticed about that though too though? Like different brothers, like Dumar had like a certain cipher that he had with him that he was bringing to the rally. Other brothers had certain ciphers, and a lot of times those brothers don't went home and their students don't come out as much. So now the rally is a little bit, a little lighter. that just goes to show that we just got to do.
Nah, it's not private. We just film it after. I post them. If you
gotta do the teaching.
it's called the after class sessions. If you on my page, the videos is up.
Page Queen's here. Queen Divine's here. God, pointing about laughing.
Queen Z is serious.
Yeah, she's serious. She's serious.
Hey, look, like these people in my room. So yeah, I said something. He's like, well, what about Ramel said that?
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? It's gonna be where, like, you know, these videos I do, like you be online, you be building with them more directly. Like, you just gonna have to address these certain things and come in and build.
But see, that's why
in person, you know?
I came with your page. You just came in and started filming. I'm talking about my page. I went on there to address certain things. You see what I'm saying? But you know, what happened was, those things kind of went by the wayside really quick. You know what I'm saying? The next thing, it was people like, yo, you know, we like what we hear. You know what I mean? So I deal with the people. I ain't really just, you know, I don't have really just video ideas like that for the most part.
Alright, so we gonna wrap up the class or?
Yeah, it's about that time to wrap it up and get to the after the class. We ain't got no we ain't got none of the older guys, but you know, I got some after the class stuff from last week. I never posted. Look, I'm gonna give y'all a clue right now. I never posted the guys building about Black Messiah. I got that one.
Who built on Black Messiah?
Divine You and the Lord Supreme. To His fruit.
Alright, well, that.
So y'all check out in the next couple of days. I'm gonna be putting that up too. Peace, knowledge born.
That.
Jasser, you been out there all this time?
Peace of the gods, peace of the earth, peace of the clouds of the people out there.
Supreme I am, peace, God.
Peace.
Peace.
True self, peace.